The Prime Minister has declared this election will be closer than most, with 2 weeks until polling day. Opposition leader Bill Shorten maintains Labor can win, despite a fresh round of polling suggesting the party is still trailing in key seats. Here's political reporter Anna Henderson.
Competing for votes at Saturday netball.
Hi girls, I'm Bill.
Malcolm Turnbull and Bill Shorten turned up at games in different cities.
Mums and girls.
Snapping memories, promising cash and getting some free advice on how to play the game.
Going to try and be a big representative.
See you? So do we. But in a nice way.
Campaign competition is also intensifying.
We're now in the fourth quarter. But it is still a long game and there's a long way to go.
Yeah. Good luck for the next 2 weeks.
6 weeks down, 2 to go. Published polls are leaning in the government's favour and the Labor leader is resolute.
Hey, number one.
Our issues are beginning to bite and we will keep pressing them for the next 13 days because Labor can win.
All federal elections are close and this one is no exception. This is probably closer than most. Treat your vote as though it is the single decisive vote that determines the next government of Australia.
The Prime Minister delivered a renewed economic warning about the need to stick with the coalition.
Who knows what will happen with the Brexit vote in the UK? We could have an enormous disruption in the European Union, one of our largest trading partners.
Gentlemen, if you'd like to shake hands.
In last night's debate, the opposition leader was also drawing on events overseas to call on the coalition to ditch the national plebiscite on same-sex marriage and instead move to legislate.
We've seen 2 terrible events in the last week which show that hate and extremism does exist in modern societies. And I don't want to give the haters a chance to come out from underneath the rock.
You're scum, Short.
Both leaders have had their share of campaign critics alongside well-wishers. Labor will be banking on a big boost from tomorrow's campaign launch in Western Sydney, with a new pitch on the coalition's pet topic of jobs.
Well, you hang in there, all right?
You're all right, mate.
Good on you, mate. You take it easy.
The coalition will launch its campaign next weekend. Recent polling suggests the government is still ahead in key marginal seats, but both sides concede with so many voters disengaged, things could move swiftly in the last 2 weeks of the campaign. Anna Henderson, ABC News, Sydney.